Right guys, Mike from Right Pave, just the new installation over in Coulsdon / Purley. So yeah, we got called into this project. I'll show you. So this was previously another company firm started this project, and it was just inferior, it's just insufficient, and there's reasons to this. Obviously this property here is set back in off the road, it's a lot lower, so there's potential issues with construction and flooding. Now if you get the drainage wrong on this, you could potentially have a very wet mess coming through your front door. Also construction wise, when you're talking about retaining walls, any problems with that, there could be a person down there if it goes, and the last thing you want is your Ford Focus in the front room on a Sunday afternoon while you're sitting there watching Ford Super Sunday. So I'll take you around the job. This is kind of how they left it. It's been left like this for months. The client contacted us by seeing us working at another property, got us in, went around, surveyed the site, etc. And this is what we saw. So this is all as was as they left it, just piles of rubble. We have broken up this concrete driveway because we're going to strip this out. Now we're going to be installing retaining walls around here. We're going to install a block paved driveway. We're going to build up in layers. We're going to concrete around the new retaining wall. It's going to be a multi-stock brickwork finish with some steps, and obviously we're going to have a new driveway in block paving around here. So as you can see, we've started breaking up the existing concrete driveway. Being careful, this is all broken up, this is ready to dig out. And this is, young Adam has kindly started stripping this wall down. Obviously, they did do some work, they put some footings in, they done some footings, and they did some block work. As you can see, they run some concrete blocks with some wall ties. Good wall ties actually, they did use, I'll give them that, they did use some decent wall ties. 4-inch blocks, and they built these pillars, which there's no bonding to them whatsoever, and really structurally, when you're dealing with this amount of material compacted together and it's essentially thrust onto a wall, and bearing in mind you're going to be bringing vehicles on here, and when you break, all the force from the vehicle goes onto the wall, and so that's why it really needs to be solid, and it needs to be construction wise it needs to be sound. So we've stripped it down. We will use some of these blocks are good, but we'll put them on our side and we'll use concrete H blocks and we'll fill them with concrete and we'll reinforce them properly. So we're going to get the digger in here, we're going to strip it all out. We've got a few blocks here to take down. We're going to strip all this concrete out, we're going to pile it up over here, then we're going to start levelling this and grading it. Then we're going to dig our footings, we're then going to put our concrete H blocks round. We're going to fill them with concrete, and then we're going to build our steps. We're going to put our face work round. We're going to tie it into the block work, and then we are going to build up in layers with groundwork. We're going to try and get to that point as quick as possible so the client has accessible home. Obviously, we don't want to be leaving them how they did, and obviously now this is broken up, so it's down to us to work quickly, act quickly, and obviously get things stripped out quickly so we've got a good base. And we've got to install some drainage, because obviously where it backfalls towards the property, we need to make sure that there isn't a flood, and we're going to get cracking, we're going to get moving with this and get things piled up, and as this video goes on you are going to see how we construct this bad boy. Thanks. So, progression over at our site. Looking good, getting there. So as you can see, we have run our concrete H blocks, concrete hollows, concrete blocks, whatever you want to call them. They've been filled with concrete all the way down. They've been built round on the footings, and we have, as you can see, started to put our brickwork up. So a bit tight round here. As you see, our bricks are going up nicely. We've got a beautiful curve here. This is the entrance for our set of steps that we've created. So we're focusing on this brickwork. We're going to get it up to height. Then we have got an engineering brick going on top of it, which is going to finish it off nicely with some railings. So these railings are going to go around the top, because obviously there's going to be a health and safety issue due to the height difference down here. And then we are going to get this all levelled out, so it's all going to be nice and level, and it's going to be ready to be backfilled, and then the wall can be backfilled with concrete to the back of the wall, so that will all stick and that will be solid. Do you want to get in on this, Rose? No. No, you don't?
You want coffee?
I'd love a coffee, that would be fantastic, thank you. There you go, what an absolutely awesome customer, keeping us lubricated with teas, coffees and biscuits, which is exactly what we like, especially in this weather when you dehydrate pretty quick, so make sure you drink plenty of water. So we're going to get this all levelled out, pushed across, then we can get it backfilled with concrete once our brickwork's basically done, and then we can get groundwork in. It'll be concrete, we can get groundwork in, we can get drainage in, and we can get ready for the block paving, which is going to go down. So the project is moving on rather nicely, as you can see, due to the fine young gentleman that I work alongside. So, moving on to the next bit of the video, and just like that, brickwork is up, just like that. So, we're just about to point our brickwork, so pointing it is striking it off with a jointer, which is that, which means you go down the wall like that, which gives it a finish. Then you strike across, and that's what gives our wall our finish. So the wall's up to height now. We have got a blue engineering brick which is going to go across on the top. We've got the other side of the retaining wall to do, which we're going to build, which is going to get built this afternoon. And then we've got a wall at the front to build. Once that's built, we can infill with concrete in between the walls, so it all ties in nicely. And then we can backfill the wall with concrete and groundwork. So that's going to be the next process. And then obviously our drains are going to go in, more groundwork's going to go in here. We're going to compact all that, we'll build our steps, and then our paving can go in. Concrete lorry is here, the chutes are out, we're ready to backfill the wall. Get it all nicely backfilled. So guys, the finished project over in Hurley. So I'm a bit gutted, to be honest, that I didn't do more videos of the process. So we kind of got to a point with the videos, and then I'll be honest, it was all hands on deck. We kind of missed a few bits. So we've installed the wall, we've put the blues on the top here, blues on the top here, we've put a soak away, and we've put ACO channels in. We've put the blues on top, we've built a beautiful flight of steps down here so that the client can access the front door. We've cleaned the garage, as you can see, we've had a clean up. We've installed the driveway, put the wall down, put the bin store down, the ACO channels along here. We've got a pathway along here as well. And we've cut this in beautifully with some beautiful cutting in detail. We've put a ramp down here for the client to access the back garden properly. And as you can see, the brickwork is absolutely lovely. And the driveway accessible. And you come out your front door, you want to get to your car. These nice easy steps with good treads, and then if you walk up here, then you've got your parking space out here, the wall, you've got the cable for the lighting. We're going to get some railings on top of here. The job's it's going to finish off the job beautifully, and it's going to look fantastic to what is an already great use of space. Obviously it was previous, as I went through earlier on in the video, the previous situation with it, but now we have created a fantastic space which is usable for many years to come, with solid walls and a bit of detail and something a bit different. So if you like what you see, please get in contact via the website, Instagram, Facebook or YouTube, and we will give you a free no obligation quotation. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps us to do more videos and do the videos in a bit more depth, which I will try and do in some oncoming videos. But I hope you like what you see, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you've seen enough of the process. Thank you.